So I'm just going to just mention a few concepts. So when I show you the movements, we're going to we want to sort of focus our attention so we feel a weight in our hands. And we're going to lift that weight, above our heads. We'll lift the weight above our heads. And then as we come down, we're going to feel as if our hands are going through sort of almost water. So you have that feeling sense. But at the same time, when you're lifting the weight up, you don't want any tension. So it may even get heavier. So if you can imagine it getting heavier and heavier, but you're still able to lift it with no tension in the arms. You're going to have a little muscle contraction because you're lifting your arms up. And as you come back down, it's coming through. And you're pushing through this energy. And you can imagine it thicker and thicker and thicker, but you're pushing through with no tension. Now you can get to the point where it can be so thick that your body wants to tense and push through it. That's good, but then relax the tension. And if you're lifting up and it gets so heavy, it almost feels like you got 50 pounds, just relax the tension. One of my favorite authors is Malcolm Gladwell. And he has this statement he made in one of his books, I don't remember which one, that self-consciousness is the enemy of interestingness. So I thought that was really interesting. But I sort of made a small change and added it to sort of a Qigong, which is tension is the enemy of energy flow. All right, so you want to maintain. So if you can make that feeling really heavy, that's good. Just keep everything relaxed. And so what ends up happening is you're using your intention to move it. And that's the whole idea. And then, of course, when you practice a lot, you can take this out in the real world. With our feet, we're going to point our toes in just slightly. And this can be done sitting or standing. Standing, you get a little bit more effect. And then we're going to rock forward so that we have like kind of a 60-40, a little bit more heaviness on the balls of our feet. Knees bent. And then just without, again, creating this tension, we're going to straighten the small of our back a little bit. So the easiest way to do that is just bend your knees just enough where you're grounded but no tension. And then you can imagine a little weight on the sacrum. Straighten that out a little bit. And then rather than something pulling up, which many people say, you want to be suspended. Not pulling up, but as if there's a string, and then allow your body just to be suspended. And it elongates the spine and straightens this out naturally rather than like with muscle tension. Okay. So just kind of find your place. And nice and comfortable. And your body will be relaxed. I mean, your breathing will be relaxed. Just allow your breathing without controlling it for now. All right, so our hands are starting just below our center. Lifting up. Turning over about shoulder length. Nice and relaxed. Coming down through the energy field. As heavy as you wish. You may notice that you're starting to feel a little pressure against your feet as your groundedness become more grounded. now as your arms come up, at a slow, relaxed inhale, just enough deep breath without causing tension. And then exhale. If you have to do 2 breaths, that's fine. Keep everything relaxed. And now as your hands are up, you're inhaling and you're allowing the energy to flow up from the earth. Not sucking it up, drawing it up, allowing it. And as you exhale, allow the energy now to spread throughout the body that has been drawn up. More energy comes in as you inhale, allowing it. Comes up to your center, fills up. And now with the exhale, it spreads throughout the body, all the cells, bathes the cells. A couple of more repetitions. This last one, as your arms go down, now bring them up around your center, lower dandian, hara, whatever word you use. And now without moving the arms, allowing energy allowing it to come up from the floor to our center. And with an exhale, we're not pushing it, we're allowing energy to spread through our body. Let's hold that for about a minute. Let your arms relax to your sides, hold your posture. Feel all the cells in your body bathed in that energy. Slowly open your eyes. Okay. So there are many Qigong practices, and that's a good one for kind of building internal tendon power strength.